It's always about matching that high volume and flow with the next day's open interest. Could you tell us about how you do that, please?
Yeah, great question. And I think this is part of doing your due diligence. I mean, there's, some of the trades I will tell you, like I take only because you don't see that name and it's a straight flow play. So I'm like sized accordingly with that risk, but it's something you don't typically see. The chart's not there, but it's just too unusual. Well, I'm only trading off that flow. So I certainly want to know if that changes and they exit. And a way to do that is to be able to monitor open interest. So let's talk about like contracts on each strike and expiration on each line. You're going to have volume, and that volume is everything that's coming through today is going to be every contract that traded. And something else to think about, if I open 5 contracts and I close 5 contracts, that counts as 10. So some people think that sometimes the closes don't count, and of course it is just contract. Now volume is everything that's coming in today, and that's going to be versus an open interest that only updates once a morning pre-market. So everything that was traded today, you would want to check and see if it stayed in the book tomorrow, if it stayed in open interest. And it is really important because sometimes with some of the moves that we're making, if they come in the morning, they may be positioned with some really good size, and like let's just say you get this monster move and you start to see some of that same line going bid, meaning they're closing out. You'd want that confirmation tomorrow that they did actually in fact close those contracts. And it is just as easy at the end of the night, if there's some flow that you're tracking, just write down the volume and open interest the next day, just see if that increased or decreased. So it's something I think is really important, because if you're going to follow them in, my thing is, if you follow them in, you follow them out.